a map is 1 to 25,000. And we're being asked to determine the actual distance in kilometers, represented by 0.5 centimeters on the map. Okay, so we know that 1 centimeter on the map is going to be equal to 25,000 centimeters in real life, just 25 real centimeters. Alright, so 25 centimeters real. Alright, so how much would be 0.5 centimeters? That would be 12,500 cm. So we want the distance in kilometers. So we know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters, and 1,000 meters is equal to, we know that 1 kilometer is equal to 100,000 centimeters. Alright, so therefore 1 centimeter, or I prefer to put it on this side, therefore x is equal to, so we want to find 1 centimeter in terms of kilometers. So therefore this is now 1 over 100,000 kilometer. 100,000 kilometers. So now the 12,500 that we previously got, I rubbed it out for space sake. The 12,500 that we previously got, we're going to have 1 centimeter is equal to 1 over 100,000 kilometers. So therefore 12,500 centimeters is going to be equal to x. This is going to be your final answer. So therefore x is going to be equal to 12,500 divided by, I wrote an extra 0, 100,000. X is going to be equal to 0.125 km, or 1 over 8 km. So we want the actual area in kilometers squared, represented by 2.25 cm squared on the map. So we know that 1 centimeter on the map is equal to 25,000 centimeters on land. 1 centimeter squared on the map is equal to, this is going to be squared, and that is now going to be a very big number. 625 million on land. That's centimeters squared. 2.25 centimeters squared on the map is going to be equal to 2.25 times 625 million centimeters squared. We know that, so note 1 km squared is equal to 100,000 squared centimeters squared. It's a lot of words, but just keep with me. Just keep with me. And the actual area is now this 2.25 times 625 million. The M represents million centimeters squared. All over 100,000 squared. So let's just take a few steps back and look at what we've done. So we said that 1 centimeter on the map is equal to 25,000 centimeters on land. Therefore, 1 centimeter squared on the map is going to be equal to 625 million centimeters squared on land, or in reality or actual, anything you want to put. Therefore, 2.25 centimeters on the map is going to be equal to 2.25 times 625 centimeters squared. In reality, note, 1 km squared is equal to 100,000 squared centimeters squared, because it's basically 100,000 centimeters all squared. Okay? Now, the actual area, that this is the whole objective of the question, is now going to be 2.25 times 625 meters, 25 million centimeters squared divided by 100,000 squared. Because 1 km, so this is the answer, you know, but this is in centimeters. So we want this to come now into kilometers. And when we're going from centimeters to kilometers, we're going from small to large, right? So therefore, when we're going from small to large, we're going to just divide by 100,000 squared. The final answer is gonna be 0.14065 km squared. Okay, so for this question, we're asked to determine, in terms of pi and d, the volume of water in jar X, which is this one. So the question states that they were cylindrical jars, right? So how do we find the volume of a cylinder? V is equal to pi r squared times the height. V is equal to pi r squared times the height of the water. I didn't draw the water, but it's right here. Okay, so using this equation, using this formula, V is equal to pi, open bracket, so r would be half of the diameter, which would be 3d over 2 squared times 4. That would be equal to pi, open bracket, 9d squared over 4 times 4. That would be pi 9d squared centimeters cubed. I'm gonna write this pretty, so that will be 9d squared pi. Do not forget your units, please.